Hello everyone, I'm Cody Lee and I'm back with a continuation of the Ubisoft Forward live stream. Unfortunately, man, I've been interrupted a couple of times while streaming, but anyway.
Into about 30 minutes of gameplay, and we're joined by a very special.
I mean, I've been streaming earlier sometimes, so that might be why.
Otherwise known as Fizz. I am the quest director on Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
So Fizz, we're setting up here for what looks like
Prince of Persia. Oh no, Watch Dogs 1 was the best. Post show. What are they still talking about Assassin's Creed? Nobody cares about Assassin's Creed.
So these are big moments that usually sort of culminate at the end of the story.
It looks like Senua. They can't even like design interesting characters anymore. Like, oh man, we're doing Vikings, so I guess we have to make a Senua ripoff.
Take down Ruid and his clan.
Nothing about this looks good. Look at that awful animation.
Basically, Ruid comes into play about halfway through this story arc, where at the beginning of the arc, this is something that happens.
Arc? They refer to them as arcs? This isn't a fucking anime, you dipshit. Okay, let us skip. I don't care. Are they just showing off, like, battle sequences? I don't care about Assassin's Creed. I am never going to play this game. Okay. Wait. We skipped literally 20 minutes ahead, and they're still talking about this terrible game. Completely pointless. Okay, we are totally skipping ahead. Oh, wait. So they ran out of games to show at a certain point. Oh, no. Alright. They ran out of games to show. Unbelievable. So they just kept showing, like, Assassin's Creed over and over and over again. Like, oh man, guys, that's what the kids want. More Assassin's Creed. They want more assassins holding R1 and jumping on things in a very slow, very scripted, very artificial way. You want to climb more buildings? Like, ugh, damn. I don't understand why anybody plays those games. I really don't. Like, your time is so much well better spent, like, doing anything else. Like, Dragon Quest XI is better, like, Zelda Breath of the Wild is better, Octopath Traveler is better, like, shit. Like, Assassin's Creed, really? Are people just stupid? Are they just ignorant as to what's actually out there? Do they not actually know? Do they not actually know what games are available on these platforms? Like, I don't think they do. They always make excuses. I don't know. Like, why do people buy Assassin's Creed? Like, is anybody seriously looking forward to Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Like, Senua's Assassin's Creed. Like, shit, like... I'm certainly not. Like, shit, I'd rather, like, watch Vinland Saga. I'd rather, like, I don't know, read Drift House. That was an old book I read when I was a kid that I really liked, that I actually have the first one sitting on my shelf right now. I really need to get back into that. But that one had, like, Vikings in it. That was all about, like, kids going back in time and, like, dealing with Vikings and shit. And dealing with, like, the consequences of, like, introducing this Christianity to this people. Like, it was a really interesting subject. But, no. Like, I can't believe I only read one book. And it was the second one. Like, I read the second book in the series, and I fucking loved it. And then never went ahead and read the others. Like, again, I got it at the library, so, like, I couldn't... I think it was out of print by the time I started picking it up. I bought this one off Amazon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read it again. Like, it's been way too long. That's been on my, like, list for years, and I've just never gotten around to it. Like, I enjoyed a lot more than a lot of shit that, like, people swear by as being some of the best ever. Honestly, like, I do need to start, like, reading more books. Over the past, like, 5 years... It's mostly been about Nintendo, and I basically finished all the Nintendo games in existence. So, like, I am finishing up some last minute ones. Honestly, like, gaming is too time consuming. Like, I have a hard time, like, really sitting down and reading books sometimes. All right, here we go.
Hey there, folks, and welcome to the show. Today is an exciting day. We've got a jam-packed Ubisoft Forward coming up for you, and it's going to be a good one. We're kicking it off with a little brawling, though.
No, I don't like Brawlhalla. Nobody likes Brawlhalla. They can't even hit 1 million views on this live stream.
We're
shit.
brawling. And then coming up next, it's the pre-show. We're going to be reviewing
Wait, what? That wasn't the pre-show?
Taking an in-depth look at what's coming next to the Division 2.
Deep dives on 2 unreleased games.
Following
So,
that,
when is
it's
the-
the main show. New announcements galore. This you are not going to want to miss. Following that, stick
Indie
around,
developer
because in the
highlights for
post-show,
Honor.
we'll be taking a deeper
Okay,
look
yeah, we're gonna have
at
to
some
skip
of the
ahead. I don't
games
care
you've
about any of
seen
this.
in the main show.
So
But
they
for
really
now,
only have like an hour long of like real
Brawlhalla,
content.
Ubisoft's
Okay, we're skipping ahead.
free-to-play
I don't want to see
platform
fucking
fighter,
Brawlhalla.
modified-
We are skipping ahead. Brawlhalla is like the stupidest looking thing I think I've ever seen in my
For a
life.
game that's out
Who
of
wants
this
that? Who's this bitch? Who is this soy boy? Okay. Like, all right. Yeah, everything I saw from this this direct was awful. Like I bitched about like the Nintendo Indie Direct. This is even worse for sure, man, for sure. You are the last to leave. Honestly, like, why did I even do this? Like, I really should have just. This reaction is just okay. What a point! So 2 hours of absolutely nothing. Oh no! Is this the furry? No, it's not. What is this garbage? Ugh. Why are all indie games so terrible looking? Like, shit. Monster Camp? Like, fuck. Is that the one with like the furry dolphins, which was like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life? Like, okay. Okay, we're gonna probably react to the hour-long direct, unedited, and then we're gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna stream and play some Battletoads. Honestly, I've been raring to play that again. Honestly, like I want to play some Dragon Quest 2, but Dragon Quest 11 as well, I should say, not Dragon Quest 2. Like, I stopped in the middle of Dragon Quest 2, but I just couldn't finish it. I don't know why, but. I mean, I'm at the point now where I have no idea where I'm going. Gee, another game with guns and flamethrowers. I mean, it's not even worth watching this. Like, it's just awful. All right. Nope, a streamer. Nope, we don't need a streamer. Streamers are the worst. Do people really overreact at fucking Uno? Like, are you serious? Like, is that how low the stream audience? How low the standards for the streaming audience actually are? They have to fucking pay for Uno? Like, ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I want to be playing Nintendo right now. I want to be playing some Battletoads. I want to be playing some Donkey Kong Country 2. I want to be playing some, honestly, just Battletoads. I do think I'm hooked on Battletoads right now, so... Yeah, gotta get through that. Gotta get through Super Golds and Ghosts. Gotta get through like ActRaiser. I played and really liked, but I think I am gonna beat Battletoads first. All right, Ubisoft Forward. Let's go. 777-666. Lots of numbers. Oh hey, it's the average Metacritic score for every Ubisoft game. A 1. Okay.
This is Ubisoft Forward. Explore our worlds. Meet the devs.
I can't think of a single game that I'm looking forward to from Ubisoft because they haven't announced jack shit for Switch. Like, I think the only game they announced for Switch in this entire thing was fucking Scott Pilgrim, which nobody cares about. Nobody should care about it because Scott Pilgrim is the worst thing ever. Okay.
Today's show will reveal new games,
Kumar.
give behind-the-scenes insights from our development teams, and share some exciting updates on projects you've been waiting for.
Let's get started with a game you've been waiting to hear more about since it was teased last year. The gods of ancient
Breath
Greece
of the
need a
Wild
hero,
2?
and it's time to answer the call.
If it's not Breath of the Wild 2, I don't give a shit. Yeah, where's our Smash reveal, Ubisoft?
As the world crumbles, our divine powers sealed away.
Oh, is this Gods and Monsters? Which is coming to Switch, but it does look terrible. Oh, no. No, not the music. The music is awful. I hate this, like... I hate this quirky bullshit mixed with, like, classical mythology stuff. Like, no. Quirky is not funny. Like, I hate that stuff. All right. Well, honestly, like Dragon Quest handles quirky. I guess there's a right way to use quirky, but yeah, Dragon Quest is way better than this. I mean, that goes without saying. Okay, whatever. Again, we live in like a post-Zelda world. What about this looks interesting? Like nothing. Like other than maybe like you know, I like Greek mythology. Like I like Medusa. I like the stories, but like this doesn't really resonate with me as a fan. Oops. Of action games or fantasy games. Oh no, she was the real Kid Icarus all along. Don't fly too high. Trash, yeah, people are saying like, yeah. PS5 price reveal. Why do you like people tune into these things expecting like PS5 announcements? Because that's really all this is trying to drum up hype for the PS5. Like, oh, we have games too, Nintendo fans, please. Oh, look at that. That doesn't look like Breath of the Wild at all. Immortal... Oh, Phoenix Rising. Okay. So wait, they have... It is coming to Switch. Okay. I'm not going to buy it. Like, it's coming to Switch and it still looks like shit. I'm not going to buy that shit.
I hope you enjoyed our reveal video. I'm sure you noticed a lot of new things since we first teased the game, including a new name.
Oh, wait. Oh, was this Gods and Monsters and they just renamed
Extra
it?
production time has allowed us to expand our vision and explore new opportunities beyond our initial plan. We felt the name Immortals Phoenix Rising better reflected this new experience.
Okay, whatever.
Today, we're incredibly excited.
Yeah, so
to give
new.
you the
It looks
first
exactly like
in-depth
Breath of the
look at our
Wild.
world, hero,
But with none of,
and
like,
gameplay.
the
Let's
mechanics that
dive
made
in.
Breath of the Wild work. A grand mythological adventure. When does Valhalla come?
Immortals Phoenix Rising is a third-person, open-world action-adventure game.
She was
set
even
in
standing on the
fantastical
cliff like in Breath of the
landscape
Wild.
Greek mythology.
What the fuck?
You'll play as Phoenix, a Greek warrior shipwrecked on the mysterious Golden Isle.
I don't think...
Upon your arrival, you'll meet Hermes, one of the few remaining gods of Olympus. Hermes has heard of a prophecy that only you can save the Greek gods and reclaim their
Why would you
realm
want to
from
save those
Typhon,
douchebags?
the deadliest titan in mythology. This entire epic
So, like,
story will be
exactly like
narrated
Breath of
by
the
the
Wild?
Titan Prometheus and Zeus, the king of the gods, adding a unique commentary and perspective to this legendary tale.
So it's like gonna be... So instead of like killing all the gods, it's like... So this is the anti-God of War?
Before
Oh,
embarking
you're
on this
saving the
perilous
gods instead of
journey,
just
you'll
killing
get
them
to
all?
create your own Phoenix.
I don't know. I have a problem with like God of War's portrayal of the gods.
And
too,
as you
but-
progress, you'll find even more opportunities to customize your character by discovering legendary weapons, unique pieces of gear,
Exactly
and
like Breath
and
of the
earning
Wild.
God's blessings and mythical abilities that can turn the tide of battle. You'll need all the help you can get to save the gods.
Damn!
Defeat
The
Typhon
exact same
once
shot
and
and
for all.
everything. This is such a
On
copycat.
your journey to save the gods, you'll grow
Zelda-
stronger
yeah.
and achieve new,
Peace-
incredible things, like gliding
No.
with the wings of Daedalus, to jump higher, fight while airborne,
Yeah,
and
Daedalus?
glide freely.
Yeah, I
in
thought
the
so.
open
So,
world.
yeah, those are the wings that Icarus used to
Facing
fly too
off
high and
against
fall to
dangerous
Earth.
mythical beasts, like
So
the
are we gonna
giant
get
Cyclops,
Kid Icarus
flying
crossover type
harpies,
concept
and
for
huge
Nintendo Switch?
multi-armed
That's the only thing that would
hecatombs.
get me to buy this.
Harnessing the power of the gods to master a tactical and fast-paced, over-the-top combat system, and solving puzzles and challenges scattered
It
throughout
looks
the world
like
to help improve your
Yep,
powers.
exactly like Breath of the Wild. Yep, a boner, exactly like Breath of the Wild.
You'll also get to explore an epic, vibrant, and stylized open world. filled
Exactly
with
like Breath of the
secrets,
Wild.
puzzles, and
Like, is the
stories
swimming animation the same? Oh, you can go
rooted in
underwater,
Greek
it's different.
mythology.
It's like a
Once
poor man's
peaceful
Breath of the
home to
Wild.
gods
It
of
really
Olympus,
is.
The Golden Isle is now overrun by creatures of the underworld. To stand a
Oh
chance
no,
against
Hades is
Typhon
the bad
and his
guy.
minions,
Who
you'll
would have
need
seen
to
that coming?
explore this mysterious land and become a mythical
It's not like there
hero
are countless
yourself.
other storylines. Like, no, Hades is the bad guy.
The world is divided in multiple regions, all ruled by a different god in need of your help.
Ooh, that's cool.
From the lush
Okay,
landscapes
yeah.
of Aphrodite's plains to the mechanical world of Hephaestus' forge.
Okay, that might actually be
region is
interesting.
packed with challenging
Yeah, I like the sound of
battles,
that, having different
ancient
areas
puzzles, and secrets
ruled by
to
different gods.
uncover.
Yeah, that might actually be interesting.
You'll have the freedom to explore this entire open world as you wish, right from the beginning of your journey.
Exactly like Breath of the Wild.
Finally, stay
Like,
with
it's
us
a
for
poor
the
man's
full
Breath of the
show,
Wild, but I
where
like
you
Breath
get
of
a
the
look at
Wild.
new
So,
gameplay.
I don't know, man. Maybe I should check it out.
I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. We can't wait for you to play Immortals Phoenix Rising.
It's coming to
There's
Switch,
a lot
so
more to show before launch, so keep an eye out for further updates. See you all on December 3rd.
you know, maybe I will pick it
To
up.
play this game. It's a
Like
world I
that last
just
bit
can't
with
wait
like
to
the
explore.
different areas based on the gods.
Hi,
That
I'm
actually
Phil
kind of
Harrison.
interested me.
We're looking forward to Immortals Phoenix Rising coming to Stadia on December 3rd. We're also excited to announce
Stadia?
all Stadia
They're talking about
chance to
Stadia?
try Immortals
I should
Phoenix
probably
Rising with a free playable demo before launch. That is
They're
exclusive
talking
to Stadia.
about
All
Stadia?
you need is a Gmail
That
account.
platform
With
is
just a single click,
deader than the
you'll be able
PlayStation
to
Vita.
add the demo to
Okay,
your
like I
Stadia
know
library
people who have
and
bought PlayStation
instantly
Vitas.
join
Okay, I know
Phoenix
people who
on her
stand by the
quest
Vitas.
to save
Nobody,
the gods.
nobody
Created
stands by
specifically
Stadia.
for this Stadia
Like
demo,
the
Ubisoft have
the
developed
CEOs,
an
the higher ups at
entirely unique
Ubisoft
island
are
for
convinced that
you.
Stadia is going to be the future,
We
but it's
hope you
not.
love
It's a failure. And
The exclusive Stadia demo of Immortals Phoenix Rising will be playable later this year in all regions where Stadia is.
okay. I think Stadia is actually free to play now, so I think I could technically do it now. Hang on.
Bringing amazing experiences to Stadia.
The use of Zeus and Prometheus as the narrators in Immortals
Welcome to
Phoenix
Stadia.
Rising
Access
led
to
a
Stadia is
unique
free.
style of
Try
storytelling.
Stadia Pro free
Here's
for
Michelle
1 month
Ford
and
to
get
tell us more.
$10 off your first game purchase. Who would use this? Like this is.
I'm lead cinematic designer on Immortals.
So you don't have to
Phoenix
pay
Rising.
for it anymore. They made it cheaper, but
think
I
the
cannot
number one
believe
thing
in the
that I
year
love about
2020
my
there are,
job is
Ubisoft is
that I
trying
get
to
deliver this
support
game.
the Stadia
Our job is
when they
assisting
all
with
but
someone who
abandoned
is actually
support for the
directing.
Wii U as quickly as
We
possible.
get to
No,
direct,
they're going
shooting,
full in on the
organizing
Stadia, a
what's happening
platform
in the
that
scene.
literally cannot work.
Immortals Phoenix Rising, it's a very narrative-driven game, but it's also very lighthearted and stylized and very comedic. And I feel like that's where we get to shine as cinematic designers.
Cinematic designers.
One of the best example I have actually for this is Zeus and Prometheus are bickering because Zeus is very, very much bored about Prometheus' story. So he decides to spawn some monsters, and then they just kind of appear in the world. And then the character sees, so we just kind of crouch zooms on them because we were trying to
Actually,
hit
have abs.
comedic
That's
timing. So there's
I'm
little
sorry, I
moments,
like
the kind
a
of
woman
like
like that.
lightheartedness
Okay.
and part of the game that we really like to
Okay.
showcase. Ubisoft really likes to tell stories.
This looks horrible.
And I think that's how you get the players to really be engrossed.
I don't know, man. Like,
within
I
the
can't
world.
judge it without playing it. You know what I mean?
We
It's,
wanna make
it's a
them
new
feel
IP, so I
something.
might actually be willing to
Even
try
if it's
it.
just a laugh or a chuckle, I think we did our job.
I've been
Keep an eye out
meaning to
for
learn
further
more about
updates
Greek
on
mythology
Immortals
anyway.
Phoenix
For my
Rising
own book,
before
so
it
it might be
launches
worth
this December 3rd.
playing to get a general idea of what I
Now,
want to do.
It's time to revisit a dear friend.
Nintendo? Mario? Star Fox? Starlink
Most
2?
people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in
Oh
one
yeah,
direction.
they made Prince of
I have
Persia.
seen
The one that
the
everyone is
first time.
bitching about not looking like a real remake.
And I can tell you, they are wrong.
I wanted to like the Sands of Time remake. People bitch about the way this looks, but at least it's like the same game, right? It's not like Final Fantasy VII R. I know nothing about this IP. I've heard this one is pretty good, but
I saw my father turn to
I don't know,
sand.
man. I mean, I played Splinter Cell Chaos Theory and hated that, and that's considered like by Ubisoft fans to be one of the best stealth games ever. So I'm not confident in it.
But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
I don't know, man. I might like it.
Prince, the dagger, it can turn back time.
But yeah, we're in the age of remasters and remakes. From the most talked about game in this entire showing is a fucking remake of a GameCube game. Oh, and it's not coming to Switch either. So yeah, that's a mark against it for sure. Yeah, not gonna get that. Yeah, I'm not buying non-Nintendo games, Ubisoft. So get it through your skulls. It's over. It's completely over. All right.
Don't let go.
He grabbed the blade? Like, shit, that's gotta hurt. No Switch version? Yeah, fuck you. No. Downloaded that, no.
My name is Anu Kol. I'm working in an Ubisoft from past 13 years.
Anu is the senior producer of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake.
Ooh. For me, it's a big dream. It's not a project, it's a dream that is coming true.
2003 original game.
Original Prince of Persia, you know, people love this game. It has put a mark in everyone's heart. And now what we are going to do is we are going to bring it back. Because still
we're gonna
people
remake a game,
have that
yeah.
nostalgic feeling. People want to
well,
play
like,
that game. We are in an Indian studio.
Yeah, people
it's
can't be happy with
Ubisoft,
this.
Pune and Bombay.
For sure.
We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, you know, what India is. It's something.
Freezing
which comes really
again?
from
What
our
is with
heart.
that? Like,
So,
is it still doing it? Like, what's the deal with that? Is it still doing it? Yeah, I gotta keep. Let's see. I don't know what the deal is. Let me see here. Yeah, every time I watch like a video, like I keep occasionally having these weird issues where it freezes on me. No Switch version? Yeah, fuck you. No. Downloaded that. No.
My name is Anu Kol. I'm working in an Ubisoft.
Let's see. Let's wait a while and see if there's got to be a way to correct that for sure. So yeah, what does everybody think about the Ubiforward so far? All of that we can see from it. I am very, very underwhelmed. I think most people are as well. Let's see here. Yeah, what is with the stream and not being able to run a YouTube video like all the time? It's weird. Yeah, it's got so the big announcements are all just Scott Pilgrim and Prince of Persia, like 2 remakes. Those are the most hotly anticipated titles they showed, like 2 remakes. Like, we really are in the age of remasters and remakes. Like, nobody cares about anything that's new that's coming out. Like, they just want the old stuff. Like that's the position we're in. And seriously, watching them try to do stuff like hype up the return of Aiden Pierce, the worst protagonist in AAA gaming history. Like, that's just. Everyone hated Aiden. Like, everyone. Like, nobody could justify that guy. Like, nobody liked him. And it was just... To see him come back in Legion, that's not gonna fly, I don't think. Yep, all they talk about is, alright. Awful, awful, awful. Yeah, I gotta get my stream figured out so we can correct this. Yeah, a Nintendo Direct would be trending a lot higher than this. The Mario reveal, like, weren't they trending like #1 and 2 in gaming for 2 different videos? Like the other day, I don't remember what the other one was, but I think the other one was Hyrule Warriors, and I think the other one was the Mario Direct. So like they completely killed it, and then all right. Stream and not being able to run a YouTube. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if this works.
You know, the main game which was made back then, the main
Let me know if there's any further problems.
All the characters are there. You have your prince, who's very iconic, who was in this game. You have the princess, Farah, and you have a Wazir, who is the main villain in this game with all the sand creatures, you know. We have give it a bit more flavorness, bit more enhancement. The voice which we are using for the prince is the same voice which was back then. You know,
that's got to be awkward as fuck.
On our hands also when we heard him, because it's something which brings back to us that nostalgic feeling.
It looks bad.
How did you?
Yeah,
Some people say time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
They have to mocap
17 years
everything.
later, but you know the main good thing is his voice hasn't changed at all. I don't know how he do it, but it's the same.
So they got the voice actors to do their lines over?
Prince of Persia is a huge honor because I think it's a beloved game.
How is it? Is it still freezing?
We
I might as well stop and make sure. I have no idea what's happening. Like, I think it's because of... Mario reveal. Like, weren't they trending like #1 and 2 in gaming for 2 different videos? Did I really misspell like, the other day? I don't remember what the other one was, but I think the other one was the Hyrule Warriors, and I think the other one was the Mario Direct. So like they completely killed it, and then let's edit that real quick before I forget. Let's see. How the fuck did I mistype forward? Okay, yeah, it looked a lot worse because the awkward way they came up with their name. Yeah, forward. All right, here we go. All right.
We respected the storyline, we respected the characters, we just enhanced everything in the game, from camera to combat, as well as the visuals. We implemented a targeted system, which actually enhanced the
remake? It doesn't even look like a remaster. Yeah, I can see why people are bitching about it.
Amazing performance and amazing moves.
Like, do they really not have the money to even make a proper remake?
As well as the motion capture to bring realism and
why are they spending so much money
into the story? We heard the players' desire to play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time again, and we are very pleased to bring it as the.
They're gonna run out of games to remake. Like there aren't enough classic games to go around.
It's like, a beautiful story. We are very, very excited.
Once we reach the point where like they remake literally everything they have, like
Prince of Persia:
what are they gonna remake then?
Releases
like
January
shit, they can't make.
2021
They can't remake it again. They can't overhaul it again. They can't make anything new.
Head over to the virtual city
like I said last stream, they're in the Marvel situation where like they can't do anything new and everything old. They ruin like classic characters. Like again, this is an example of that. Like people being unimpressed with the visuals.
Reload money. I've never felt like that.
Is it still freezing? I really need to figure out a way to correct this. I have no idea what the issue is. It doesn't happen all the time, does it? No, I don't care what streamers do. Let me see. Okay, we gotta skip this. If I see a streamer, I'm going ahead. Like no excuses. All right, here we go. Yeah, look at that guy. Ugh, what a soy face.
A distinct vibration.
Hey, what's this? Oh no, basketball? Oh no, oh no.
The raw of a nation. It's nothing you could have predicted.
What does this have to do with video games?
Everything you believed in.
They literally showed nothing.
It's nothing you expected.
Okay, let's skip ahead here.
It's nothing you could have.
Yeah, if I don't see a video game, I'm not gonna watch it. Wait, is this Splinter Cell? They're making a Splinter Cell cartoon? I mean, it looks better than a lot of the other shit I've seen lately, but it looks better than Battletoads cartoon. I mean, the cutscene. How much longer can they keep milking Sam Fisher? Like, how much longer can they keep doing that? I don't get how they still have the Tom Clancy license. Like, Tom Clancy's been dead for years.
How did the first lesson go? You might want to call a medic.
I actually haven't looked up what that situation is. I don't even know why Tom Clancy's name is on so many fucking things.
That's the deal.
Splendid. Anything else I can do for you, Sam?
Yeah. Call me Zero.
Shadow Legacy available now.
The new season is live right now. And we're excited
Season?
to get your feedback on Zero and the rest of features coming out.
Splinter Cell cartoon.
We also wanted to share
these people are making it so obvious they don't want to make video games. Like they're gonna keep making their terrible cartoons. I mean, I don't want to say it's like it didn't look that bad compared to like the Battletoads cutscenes. It looked actually pretty good. Like, but to be fair, the Battletoads ones were awful, just plain awful.
And best of all, current console player will all get this update for free once they upgrade to the
I'm gonna be going live with Battletoads after this.
As we said,
I'll stay tuned for that.
the long run, and we have plans for years to come. Thank you.
Now it's time for a sneak peek at another fan favorite making its return.
Is this the only other game they announced? Fucking Scott Pilgrim, the worst thing ever. Who do they mean by the fan? Like, Scott Pilgrim is like legit the worst thing ever. I hate this fucking brand. I hate everything about it. Which is really weird because I'm a big No More Heroes fan. I really like this. I really like beat 'em up games. I really like that. It's weird because I'm I don't know. I guess I make things like Scott Pilgrim, honestly. Action sort of stories, but I don't know. I think I do a better job at it than these fuckers. Okay. It doesn't even look good. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is the game that made me hate hipsters. Like, it really did. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, honestly, River City Girls looks better than this. Yeah, the movie is like one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Because like people hyped it up to me for so long, like, oh man, if you love video games, you'll love this. But nope, they misuse all the references.
Check in on the dystopian police station.
They use like the fucking fairy fountain theme at weird points. They use like that item get theme from Zelda when like knives at the window. Like, I fucking hated that. I think it was so terrible.
To make sure you get it right. When we asked Londoners who was an artist who would really reflect and underscore the themes of Watch Dogs Legion, speaking up for the oppressed and holding those power accountable. There was one name.
Watch Dogs Legion. Oh, nobody cares.
This guy went from freestyling in the London underground music scene to headlining at Glastonbury in less than 5 years.
Yeah, it really is skipping
He's
again, isn't it? I don't understand why it keeps doing that. There's got to be a way to correct it. Maybe I could just shut off the camera. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I don't understand what it is, and they don't explain it to me. It's just, alright.
Like, Scott Pilgrim is like